Okay, today we're going to learn some basic orienteering skills and drills. The first thing that we're going to learn is how to find and read the degrees in your compass. East is always going to be 90 degrees, south is 180, west 270, and north 360. If you can look here, it'll be the big outside numbers on the compass. You know how to find your degrees. Whenever you're trying to go somewhere, you're going to use your line of sight, which is going to be this line right here on your compass. You're going to decide, or you're going to find the degrees where you're going, and you're going to even up the thing you're looking at to go to with the line that's in the middle here. And then you're going to close this, and that's where you're going to go. We're going to discuss how to find your pace. In order to find your pace, you need to mark off 100 feet, and at the starting line, you want to start with your right heel on the line, and when you take a step, you're going to count each right foot. So it would be 1, left, 2, just like that. Have your students do that 3 times and then average up their pace, and that's their pace to the nearest 1/6 inch. Remember that a pace is equal to 2 steps, so if a student's pace is 4 feet, then 10 paces would be 40 feet. I'm going to show you how to find how many paces you need to take if you're given the distance. My pace is 4.5. So if I was supposed to travel, let's say 100 feet in distance, I would take 100 divided by how many paces, like what my average pace is, which is 4.5, and it would equal whatever number, and that would be how many paces that I would take. Okay, and so if I were given the amount of paces that I was supposed to take and I wanted to know how many feet that was, I would just take, let's say I'm supposed to do 40 paces, I would take 40 times how many like what my pace is, which is 4.5, and that would equal the distance that we'll be traveling in our paces. Okay, now we're going to learn how to read the key on a map. This is our map. If you could come closer, Sam. Okay, good job. This is our little map here of the softball field. And as you can see, when you're reading a key, like this is the key to the map, which this is a map. Okay, and so this is going to be your key. So this is a little icon which is going to represent the pitcher's mound. And as you can see, that's here. This is the icon that's going to represent home plate, which is here. This is the icon that's going to represent the base, which are these 3 things. And this is the icon that's going to represent the player's positions, and so on and so forth. So whenever you're trying to read the key of a map and find things on a map, you're going to check out the key, and it's going to have these little icons for you, and you're going to find them, and it's going to tell you what it is. Okay, so now that you know how to find north, east, south, west, and the other degrees on your compass, you can use a map and the compass and the icons to find your direction. So if you know you need to go north, east, south, or west, this little compass on here tells you already that north is straight up. So if you wanted to go north, you would just use your little compass and this little compass together, and you go north and find north and go north and be happy north. So if you're trying to find the distance on a map, usually it'll have something in the legend that shows you how far 100 feet or so many feet is. And all you have to do is take that, measure it with anything, and that's how you'll find, like, if you need to go so many feet, which way or whatever.